Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry for the longest wait, but I was doing my weekend stuff. I was just being lazy, to tell you the truth. I was just being lazy. Okay, so we were on the date scene with Michi. Not Michi, but Momichi. And, well, this is what Deku shows up in, and, well, give me a second. This is what Marma shows up in. And I'm going to stay on this picture, because, when I think of Monichi, I think of another character from Minecraft, so, yeah. Anyway, well, how can we can start this? Yeah, like I said last time, they were going on to a date. Well, now, yeah, so, Izuku's mother, if I did not say this or not, basically made Deku wear a suit, because he was going to take her to a fancy restaurant. So, and he said, put on something fancy. Basically, before the date happened, Izuku called Momichi and said, Momichi, you probably want to put on something fancy for the date. He says, basically with basically his same personality. But as soon as he gets off the phone, he's basically, I just told her what to wear. Basically overreacting. And, well, yeah. So it would be, I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. Well, yeah. So it would be, they're going to a fancy restaurant. That's where I was saying. So they meet up at the park. Izuku shows up a little early, basically, waiting at a type of place, like maybe at a fountain or something like that. And it's during the nighttime, so it's more during, maybe, where it's, you have the sunset, basically. Where it's at the sunset, basically. Sorry, I just repeat myself. Okay. It's at this where the sun is setting, so that's the time frame anyway. And, well then, after that, it would be, yeah, after waiting about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, Momichi shows up, saying, sorry I'm late. And Izuku says, no, it's okay. We did not actually, you only told me to be here around, basically, insert time, when the sun sets, so, and she says, well, thank you anyway. Well, you wanna go? Go? No. You wanna get going? Ugh. Okay, after that, it would be, okay, brain, you wanna function? Okay. Why, 10 minutes to 5? Because, well, she was, installing a camera right here. Right here. Somewhere there, basically, so the date can go, so they can hear the okay, brain. So, she installed a camera right there in that place, so, because she's only doing this for 2 months for the other girls. So in return, she's only doing so much. She's just plain out asking out if she wants to go on a date, basically. And he said yes. And after that, after explaining that, we're going to go back to the date. Basically, we're going to cut to about when they arrive to this fancy dinner place. Basically, imagine a fancy place where you have to wear a suit and well, a dress. And you would kind of understand. And that would be what they're going to, basically, where they serve lobster, stuff like that, like fancy food. And Izuku is basically using the money that his mom allowed him to use for this date, because remember, this is his first ever date, plus he doesn't usually buy things with his allowance. So he's been saving up his allowance, and also been saving up. He's also using that for the date as well. So he's able to spend a lot here. So, yeah. After explaining that, let's go back to the story. We are... Yeah. After getting there... Yeah. After that, yeah. So, Anishi says, this place is expensive. Are you sure you're able to pay all this? No, not that, sorry. She says, this place is expensive, Izuku. Are you sure that it's okay if we go here? This is what Izuku says. Yeah. My mom got us, basically, reservation. So, we don't have to wait in line. We just have to, ask and, well, yeah. And they walk in, they ask for their names, and not the names, are you here for a meeting, stuff like that, and they say, I have a reservation here, or something like that, and they go in, they get seated, and after that would be... After that, they would get taken to their seats and given the menu. And she says, Izuku, a lot of stuff on here is very expensive. Are you able to get any of this? He just says, yeah, my mom allowed me. No, he says, I'm using my allowance and with some of my mom's help. She says, oh, so you're able to buy this stuff? Yeah, just don't go over in too expensive. He's letting him know ahead of time. Letting her know ahead of time. So you're able to order a lot of stuff on here, but not a lot. And so they basically order their food, and after that, they chat, they talk. I'm not good at date scenes, so just imagine. But afterwards, after the main course happens, so basically the final dish they ordered, the total was, give me a second. So this is how much money she has. No, not she, but basically this here is the money that Deku spent. So after that, give me a second. About that, I hit the wrong button again. Still trying to get used to that. But where were we? We were at the date scene. Yeah, so after Deku pays for that much money, after that, Deku pays. If you understand math, good for you. It's $350 UA. Okay, it's 350 US dollars. After that, well, after that, they went to, basically, after they paid, they went to basically a hotel that, well, not a loft hotel, just a hotel in general. Get your mind out of the gutter. They went to a hotel to stay the night, basically. Because it was, like, maybe around like 1 in the morning, so they had to go to sleep because, no, they did not have to go to sleep, but you know what I mean. So they get a hotel room, and, well, Izuku says, well, basically rubbing his back of his head and saying, well, it's already 1 in the morning. I don't know how far away your house is. Plus, I don't want to call a taxi. I only have I don't know how far away you live, but, from here, but there's a hotel right there, and, well, I know it sounds weird, but you want to just spend the night there? And she says, sure. Because she did not expect that from Izuku. And after that, it would be, they would go in the hotel, buy a one-night room, basically, and Izuku has, basically, some money left, but not a lot. So one night stand was the only type of, like, a one night pay, basically. You're only staying there for one night and going to sleep. And, well, something funny is going to happen. Maybe you guys know and maybe not. So they go, and they go to get a room. They get the room, and looky here, it's a one bed. No couch, nothing like that, just one bed. And after that, she says, Izuku, did you? He said, no, I put under 2 beds. Maybe it was out of our price range, so they gave us a 1 bed instead. He's just looking away, blushing, rubbing his face. And Monichi is basically looking away as well and rubbing her back of her neck and blushing. Because, just imagine this. Your crush asks you out on a date, and you're being a gentleman, and you say you don't want to basically walk her home because it's going to be morning time, so you're going to let her sleep. So, you can kind of understand what I mean there. And, in return, after that, it would be a lot more easy, not a lot easier, but, sorry, brain fart of another what if I'm thinking about, sorry. About, give me a second. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. Well, after that, they go to the room, one bed, and, yeah, sorry, I'm just repeating myself here. Basically, I don't know where I was going with that, but just finished it. You know what I mean. I'm sorry, brain function, quirk. Okay. After that, they go to... After that, stuff happens. Not stuff happens, but... Okay. Brain. Okay. Monichi says, well, we can share the bed, but... No, just face another direction, okay? And, well, after that, and Izuku says, yes, got it. So, what now? Do we wear the same clothes to sleep, or... And she says, luckily enough, Momo allowed me to... Not Momo, sorry. I don't know where I'm getting Momo from. I'm just getting stuff from my head, basically. And it's failing miserably. Okay, back to the story. Yeah. Brain, you want to function? No, I don't. Give me a second to think. And say, well, I asked, one of my parents' friends if I can copy their quirk, and, well, it was a creation quirk just in case of something happening, she says. Monichi, anyway. And she says, well, if you won't mind, it is a creation quirk, so the only cost is my stamina. So she would use some of her stamina to make basically a book bag. But again, I hit the end recording. But no, I can't pause recording. Ugh. Okay, after she makes 2 backpacks and basically some sleeping clothes and then some morning clothes, she goes and takes a shower, and then after that, she gets out, changed, she goes to the bed, and Izuku goes in, does the same thing, change, and, well, goes to sleep. But here what happens in the morning. As soon as, no, not as soon as, okay, sorry for that, my brother's down here. Where were we? Yeah, after that, we changed to the morning, and, well, Izuku, this is his... about that. Okay. Sorry for all the times I paused this, and accidentally paused this, or stopped recording. Okay. Well, Izuku but thinks, why do I feel something heavy on me? And he tries to move, and he can't. And he opens his eyes. And, well, so just imagine, just imagine this, but with closed eyes. This Monomo with closed eyes, but just wearing maybe normal clothes. And sleeping. Just imagine that face, basically, sleeping on Izuku's chest. Okay? Okay, afterwards, it would be... Not afterwards, sorry, brain fart. Sorry for that. My brother came down and, well, interrupt my recording. Okay. I locked the basement door, so now he can't get in. Okay. So now, we cut back over to Izuku. This is opening up his eyes slowly, and basically adjusting to the surroundings around him, and before he opens up his eyes slowly, and well, he sees, basically, sleeping Monichi on top of him. And, well, he's blushed, basically, like flustered, and well, after he's trying to move, well, Momichi, wakes up and sees Izuku trying to move, basically, but she realized that she's on top of him still, and when she does that, she gets up and saying, "I'm sorry," basically blushing and looking away. And, well, yeah. And they call their parents, telling them everything. Not every single detail, but just telling them that they're at a hotel to pick them up. And, well, yeah. And luckily, it is a Sunday night. Sunday, not Sunday night. Brain fart again. After that, they not hang out, but they get picked up, basically, and Monichi, basically goes over, and basically goes over to her house, basically, because her dress, with the camera in it, somewhere around right there, basically like that, and was watching the whole entire night, basically, and she sees, basically, watching over the footage, Izuku rolls over on a flat chest, basically, and then she realizes that they're both rollers, and as soon as she realized what's happening, she puts her arm around Izuku's chest, not chest, but she lays her head on Izuku's chest, arm wrapped around him, and basically on the other side wrapped around him, and she just mumbles, saying, "Teddy bear." And well, after that, a couple more. Okay, I'm going to just skip, maybe, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3. So basically, I'm going to skip until the end of the 2 months. And, well, during that, Izuku was thinking that Monichi was actually flirting with him because she actually likes him. And to the girl's knowledge now, Monichi was actually starting to like Izuku. And well, after that, the 2 months periods end. He got enough courage up and asked Onichi out, and Onichi was shocked. And this was after school, basically. And this was after school. And basically, you know this typical anime's plot. They confessed under the cherry blossom. She says that she got something, and basically, they follow her, basically sneaking around to the back of the hill and listening into the conversation. And Yuzuku speaks up and says, Monichi, I had something to tell you. And he basically says, well, I know this is unexpected for me, but, well, I don't know how to say this, but, Onichi, I like you. And not like you, but I'm in love with you. You're the first girl that I ever found attractive. You're like the sun to me, and I'm like a planet. Everything revolves around you. If you don't accept my feelings, I understand. At least I can still be your friend. And, well, Onichi is basically shocked, saying, Zuko, I did not know the way you felt about me. But I think you should know something. Before I tell you how I feel, I think you should know something. And she rubs her shoulder and saying, well, the last 2 months, I've been flirting with you. I've did it for someone else who has no dating experience to confess to you. But I realized in that time, I actually have feelings for you as well. Well, I'm just going to say this now. Jiro, Mina, and Kendall, you guys can come out now. Yuzuki says, huh? He says, And Mina, Jiro, and Kendo comes out and says, we're sorry, Yuzuki. Yuzuki says, well, it's okay, but I will say this. I did not expect all the girls to like me in our friend group, at least. And to that response, because I know you guys so well, and I did not expect you guys to like me this much, but I will say this. I would choose a Monichi from any other girl that I did not know, but since I know you girls, I will say this. I don't want to hurt your guys' feelings, so I will accept all your feelings. And I know you might not have thought it, but I'm willing to be shared amongst you guys if that means our relationship and our feelings can be accepted. But if it was a random girl, I would deny their feelings. But when it's to you guys, girls, I will accept them. But before then, so I like you all, but I like Monichi more. You guys can handle that? And they say, yeah. So, what do we do now? And Yuzuka says, well, I got an idea. And they say, what? Close your eyes. Okay, so just imagine, use your mind anyway. This here is Kendo, then it's to Mina, then it's to Jiro, then it's to Monichi. But yeah, so he kisses them. And well, I have to end it here. Well, if you look, 33 and 6 and 20. It's basically 6:29. It's about to be 6:30. There it goes. So I have to end it here anyway. So bye, guys.